Okay, so this is like, is it day 5 now? Day 10, which is kind of crazy already. It's already 10 days, like mind blowing. 10 days now since I made the very first video saying I'm trying to make my school fees back in 45 days, and I've still uploaded none of them. This is the part 3. So basically, what have I done in the last 10 days to push me towards making my school fees back? And I've not really, if I'm being honest, I've not done anything honestly. Like the thing I just realized is like all these business models. That is my, hope this thing is good enough. At least my previous plan before was like I will grind like crazy on copywriting, grind, learn direct copywriting skill and do all this crazy outreach and try to get clients and stuff. So within the span of the 45 days I'll get, make the money back. Which is actually a good idea. But the thing I'm just realizing now, and maybe it's more of a limiting belief in my own head that it's like an actual reality, is like most of all these business models and side hustles and whatever, like all this stuff, they take time. They take time. Like, of course, it's not like it's impossible to, make the money back in 45 days. It's just not likely. It's just not likely. And maybe it's more of an excuse. Maybe it's a limiting belief. Maybe I'm just an idiot and I should just shut the fuck up and put in the work. But I just feel like to do many of these things, you have to give it time. I see it's like as if you are baking cake or baking bread or cooking something. You don't just turn, like for baking cake for example, you don't just turn the heat or the gas to the max, or the heat on the oven. You don't just turn it to the max level and just think the cake is going to get done like 20x faster. First of all, it might actually get done 20x. I don't bake, so I don't really. But what is most likely going to happen is that the cake won't get done properly because the heat will not like cook the whole thing properly. It will not get into it. It will just be like very very much. It won't like enter it into it properly and let it cook, and it will get fast pretty fast. It will get done pretty fast, which is actually kind of true. But also, it also has the chance of burning. There's a very high chance that it will burn. So maybe that's just a stupid analogy, but like when you want to bake cake, like it takes time, and even though you apply a lot of heat, you leave it for long, you let it cook, you let it build and do well, and it will come out and be presentable. So I just feel like me trying to, it's just like planting something again. Maybe you plant a tree, and a tree is meant to take, let's say, 5 years before it really matures, and you just basically pouring like 30 buckets of water every day on it. We don't necessarily make it grow faster. Yes, like it will definitely help, but you just packing like 50,000 cans of fertilizer on that place. Would that help it grow faster? Probably. It will probably grow significantly faster than it would. But would it still take lesser than 5 years? Maybe it might be lesser than, maybe it might not be 3 years or 4 years, 5, 6 months. Like, I don't know, it's just going to take time. You cannot do it like that and the tree is just going to mature in like 3 months. That is very, very unlikely for that to happen. So I just feel like it's the exact same scenario. Yes, like yes, you could do like 1,000 outreach every day and all this stuff, but yeah, like I said, maybe it's more of like a limiting belief. It's more of an excuse and stuff. Maybe I'm just, I should just shut the fuck up and just go put it to work. But I just feel like all this stuff, they take time. They take like skill. They take time. They take, energy. They take the process and stuff. Especially something like copywriting. Maybe copywriting might even be a good one. But something like copywriting, for example, you don't just like I've been doing artists. I know, like that's why I'm saying maybe I should shut the fuck up and grind, because for the last week now I've been doing outreach, but I usually do one outreach a day, which really sucks. Like it's terrible. But out of everybody, I think I've done like maybe 6 to 7. I've messaged like 6 to 7 people now, and not one of these single people have replied me. Not one of them have looked back. So of course, like I said, I probably should shut the fuck up and grind. But the reason I'm saying this is like you're probably going to get like 1,000 more of that before you now start getting the real results. And getting 1,000 more of that, of course, you could do like 500 every day, and within 4 days you have done that. But most, like, the point I'm just trying to make is like it just takes time for you to learn this stuff. It takes time for you to grow. It takes time for you to make progress. And it's one another thing again, rushing, because maybe you're not trying to do all this. First of all, you're going to be really tense because now you're working 6 times harder than you're supposed to be working, because you're trying to make it work fast. So now you're going to be abnormally tense, and when it's now, you now start investing more and more and more and more resources into this thing, and you find out it's still not working, you now you're like you just basically start looking for the next easy thing that can make your money back in 30 days. So you jump again from copywriting to drop shipping, and you invest again, you do the work. You realize, oh, this is probably going to take a lot longer than 30 days. You jump again to the next and the next and the next. And that was basically one thing I did throughout last year that didn't make me make much progress. I just kept jumping and jumping and jumping. So maybe, like I said, maybe it's just limiting belief, and I should just try to fuck up and put it to work. Well, I just feel like all these business models, they are going to take time. The only time you can do something like maybe 30 days or even 2 weeks, or something crazy like that, I feel like it's only if you have the skill. Like if you're already a skilled copywriter, you have already made money online, and you have this, like you just know how the game is played properly. Like of course, like easily. But if you're a beginner, you barely have any skills, you have barely put in the work, you have barely built anything for yourself. I feel like trying to just rush it, trying to get it as fast as possible is bad. And it's one another thing I just thought about. Why is it that we always think in terms of 30 days, 45 days, 60 days? What if you thought in 300 days? What if you thought in 600 days? What if you thought in 900 days? What if you thought in terms of 3 years? Like 3 years is longer, but like that span of 3 years, you actually allow yourself to breathe. You actually allow yourself to learn. You actually allow yourself to explore. Like I said, maybe it's just I'm just copying. I should shut the fuck up and can't make my school fees work. Well, yeah, that's how I feel. So I haven't really done anything. I've been doing a little bit of copyright. I think I've only missed a few days. I'm not super consistent. But the GG stuff, like basically the dropshipping thing I was talking about the last time, I just abandoned because another thing I just thought about again. I'm looking at my schedules now. That's what I'm looking at. I like to paste them on my wall, just because. Why not? Well, I'm looking at all these things now. I'm looking at all these things now. I'm just looking at them and I'm realizing like the ones I'm the most consistent in. And the one I'm the most consistent in so far is actually making videos like this. I've been making videos like this now for almost a week now. Or similar to as I'm doing right now. Still on this very channel, funny enough. But the crazy part is I've been doing 3 videos every day. 3 videos a day. And of course I've not still really seen significant success. It's just been 1 week. But is what I just started to like think about. Like I look at my schedule now, and let me just tell you the stats. So there's first of all the unfiltered channel. That's basically this one you're watching right now, and I've only missed maybe like one. I've uploaded in the whole week. I think I only missed 1 day of uploading, and that was last week Sunday. And on Monday I only uploaded 2 videos instead of 3. Then I look at my copywriting. I've missed 2 days, both Sunday and Friday. I didn't, outreach to anybody. I didn't write the copy. I didn't practice. But when I look at my, like I have another channel again, so a faceless channel and like this cinematic channel I'm trying to do, and those ones throughout the whole, and also shorts videos as well. Those ones throughout the whole week I didn't upload any video there. I missed all days. And then I have the GG and the team page, the GG dropshipping stuff I've been talking about, then the team page, and those ones too, miss them all. So I look at this schedule and I realize like the most craziest consistent one is this unfiltered channel. I just wondered like why is it that I'm so fucking consistent in this one that is not likely to give me money. But it's also another thing I now thought about, like why is it that we want to make money online, we're always running away from what is already working? Like it's kind of obvious now. I've made 3 videos every day. Okay, so that's maybe 1 or 2 days I missed on this channel in just the last week. And 3 videos, 3 times 7, 21, 20, 19, 18. So I've made about 17 videos, and that's really crazy. I've made about 17 videos just this last 7 days on just this channel alone. So why is it that I cannot just be like, and the crazy part is that I find doing this fun. Like this is not tasking for me. This is not, of course, how to use discipline. Of course, right now I'm talking, my throat is already dry. Of course, it sucks, it's hard and everything. But for the most part, like I don't mind doing this. Like I'm doing this right now. I've done it a lot, and I still see myself doing more. Like I walk around and I just getting different ideas. Like I should make this type of video. I should make this. Like I want to record this video. I want to do this. After this one, I want to record another video. So it's like, why don't you now just make this the business model? Why is it that we and so on one hand you can, I just feel like it's 2 things or 3 things. I feel like first of all is lack of belief in yourself. I'll say to myself. Secondly is greed, And thirdly is, all these online gurus that cause. So lack of belief in myself, because for the longest time I just believed that I couldn't really make money from my personal brand. My personal brand is basically just what I'm doing now, me talking to you, showing my face, giving advice, or telling a story, or making videos basically with my own self, like myself. I just believe that I couldn't do it because first of all I'm from Nigeria, secondly, I'm even getting old now. Before I was 16, 17, 18, 19. Now I'm 20 years old, so what the fuck do I know? And just stuff like that. Like, I'm not good enough on camera, I'm not smart enough, I'm not charismatic enough, I'm not experienced enough. So, nobody is going to listen to me. Like, I can't really help anyone. But that's just a limiting belief, because it's the thing that made it crazy. This very channel you're watching, I started it like the original concept. Like, I just wanted it to be kind of like a behind the scenes channel, just like a diary kind of channel, where I'll just make videos, put on my phone, talk about whatever I feel like saying. Maybe it's like my make money journey, or I'm feeling stressed or whatever. I just say it. And funny enough, people actually started watching the videos, and it was very crazy because this channel, there was no like planning, no scripting, no nothing. Like, there was no intention at all for me to grow this channel. And people started actually watching the videos and vibing with it, and it's made me like it's broke that that limiting belief I had. And even before this channel, my other channel as well, before, I always was really really thinking about making faceless videos, because I was thinking, like I said earlier, I'm not good enough and stuff. But when I made those videos and people would watch it and comment on it and find its value useful, it's almost broke that limiting belief in my head that it's impossible, that I'm not good enough. So that's just one of them. The second one now is what was the second thing I said? I think the second one is greed. Like I said, and it's not even necessarily greed. I think the problem with me is, like, sometimes I'm just trying to find the perfect step to take. Like, I want to make it that once I take that perfect step, like, I make sure I get the results, I actually, get the results I want. But I feel like is kind of flawed, because you end up not taking any step because you're always looking for the perfect step. Look, let's assume I just take a steps, like I just make these videos and towards making money and stuff. And even if I don't make as much money as I could, if I maybe did copywriting or dropshipping or did a faceless channel or something, at least, like, that's a step in the right direction. Me making $100, maybe $200 a month, and compared to maybe if I had done a better business model vehicle, I could have been making $2,000. $200 is significantly less than 2,000, and it's not the best, but that's still like 100 times better than where I am right now. So it's like I feel like I'm trying to find the perfect step rather than just taking any step and course correcting along the way. Then the last one again is all these online business influencers, and it's one thing I want to stop doing now. Like, I want to kind of stop watching, because to some degree watching videos, like how to the best ways to make money online and stuff, is like, it's actually good. But I feel like you should assess yourself. Look at the type of person you are. I'm the type of person that would like to watch every video, watch every course, read every book, make make every plans, set every goal possible, like do all those things before I actually just do the damn work, rather than just actually doing the damn work. But if you're somebody that likes to just take action without really knowing what to do, then it makes more sense to watch videos and actually then. If you're somebody that has overlearned, you have watched all the videos, all the podcasts and stuff, just watching more and more and more of these videos is not really helpful. And the thing again is that since there are so many different gurus online and they all have different point of view, like the person that became successful with a personal brand will tell you personal brand is the best business model. The person that became successful with doing agency will tell you start an agency is the best business model. The person that became successful with copywriting will tell you copywriting is the best business model. The person that became successful with like sales will tell you sales is the best business model. The person that became successful with like music will tell you music is the best. Person that became successful with like faceless channels will tell you faceless channel is the best. Person that became successful with coding, writing code, or doing like techie type stuff will tell you tech related stuff is the best. Like, so when you start to hear all these opinions, all these different opinions, and you're watching them every day, like today now you want to do dropshipping, tomorrow you want to do copywriting, next tomorrow you want to do your personal brand, next tomorrow you want to do copywriting again, and you want to go back to dropshipping, and faceless channels, like you are just, because there's so many inputs, like so many voices. So they don't give bad advice, or at least most of them give good advice. I don't feel like more people, especially those around my age range, because everybody's like, oh, I want to make money, yet you don't just do the basic level one stuff, which is to just go to YouTube or Google and just search how to make money and just watch a video, see a type of business model that is something you could actually start, and start making progress towards that and just learn about it. Most people don't do that. Oh, I want to make money, I want to make money. But if you're already someone like me that has watched thousands of hours worth of business make money online videos, I feel like watching more of them is just doing more harm than good. So those are the three things. So what's next? So another progress I'll just say I made is, I told you I was saving money. So from like the little, pocket money that comes into my hand or change or whatever, I usually save. I usually save up to 50% of any money that enters my hand. The remaining 50% I break it into two. So the first 25% I pour it into sporty. So sports betting. Don't judge me. Then the remaining 25% I just like, sometimes if I maybe like this, if you notice this purple background light, I use like that kind of money to buy it. This one that is here now, I still use the money to buy it so that like I can make videos on it at night. So you basically reinvest back into the business, or sometimes I just use to buy random stuff. So that's basically how I've been doing. So, but with the whole saving and stuff, I have like 8,000 naira. So the school fees usually is like 60,000, but I think now that I've overlaid, like late payments, we're now going to make it 70 something or 80 something. But I just like to round it up to 100,000 naira, which is maybe $100 or less now. I don't know how much. But so what is now the new plan now? So the new plan is to just I want to just continue making videos on this channel, like because another thing again is I just want to kind of double down on what I know. Like I already know how to make videos, at least to a decent degree, to my own taste. Like I know how to turn on this phone, I know how to set up all these little lights and stuff, I know how to speak to the camera, and even though 5 people watch it or stuff. And I also know how to make faceless videos, I know how to make a little bit of cinematic videos, I know how to write like poem. Like I want to just, all those things I already kind of know how to do. I want to just do them better, learn how to do it and do it significantly better, rather than trying to start something brand new, fresh, like something like copywriting. Not like it's bad, very very good. And if you want to sell anything online in the internet, you're going to really need copywriting. It's a very very important skill. But just doing what I already know and just like basically doubling down on it, so I can just become significantly better, they are much more likely to get results faster than starting something fresh that little about. So that's my plan, to just keep going. I haven't started this free one-on-one coaching thing. I literally made this live today, so you're probably not going to watch this video till like the ending, like I said. But I made it live today. So the whole point, at least that is what I was saying, like all these business models and stuff, they take time. Like you could make a quick sale here and there, but to actually get the big money, to actually get the real money, the big bucks, it takes time. Like you have to give it time, you have to let it cook, you have to let it build. So I made a free coaching, like I'm literally just doing free one-on-one coaching. Like the whole idea is to like just hop, like get people to hop on a call with me, just trying to do the coaching offer and stuff, and just try to provide value and help them. I want to also start to make the videos more valuable and more targeted towards like solving people's problems, like problems I experienced when I was younger. I want to actually get the solution to them in real life, and now create like videos on those solutions, then funnel them down to the coaching. So for now the coaching is free, there's no really like I'm not planning of selling. The whole point at least is to just give a lot of goodwill, like basically help people out, actually do good for people. So when and also get experience for myself, because when they do the free coaching and I help them out and stuff, and I feel like I'm ready now, I can actually like create maybe a paid coaching or a paid course or paid community or something. And people are lost, because if you have helped somebody and you genuinely provided value, not like you didn't just give them mediocre services, like people are lost more likely to now buy your paid stuff than if you just didn't help anybody. So that's why for now everything is free. So that's why I'm just thinking how I'll make money now. My only thoughts right now is maybe it's not very smart, but my thoughts right now is to just continue the saving. I won't feel like maybe I should get more aggressive in saving. Maybe still try, the copywriting and all that. So any business I can try. But I just feel like for most of them, it's like you won't just get the results you're looking for in 45 days. It's going to take longer than that. And also, like I was saying, so to continue saving aggressively and also do it's embarrassing to say, but do this sports betting thing more. So sporty bets, like basically it's like all these football betting, whatever, you put money, and if the football team wins, the money will multiply. Like you can put 100 naira, it's down to 5,000, something like that. Very embarrassing to say, but and I think I said this in last night, I actually won one like that. So yeah, So and there's still like a casino this and they have like some games. Basically just like betting and gambling, which is not very, it's not advisable. I don't really advise anybody. There's not a very smart way to make money, but it can get you money fast. Like it works. So and the other last alternative I'm thinking of is to just sell most of my stuff. I didn't think this video would get to 20 minutes, but here we are. But it's to just sell most of my stuff. Like I just thought about it. Like I basically don't really have stuff. At the same time, I do. I could sell like this tab, even though I do use them. But if it gets worse, comes to worse, maybe it's like a few days left or a few weeks left, and I really, really, really need to make this money. I could just sell this phone I'm using. Sell like I have. It's not in very good shape again, but I could sell this my board. Sell, just sell most of the stuff that I barely even have, and I probably will get my money back. Plus the sports betting again, plus the saving, plus like any other side also thing I can think of. Like for now, that's the plan, and that's how far I've come. So maybe, like I said, maybe I'm just a bitch. I should just go and work hard and grind. I should stop talking. But that's part of the reason why I only make these videos every 5 days, so that I'm not just talking all the time, and to tell you what I've done rather than what I want to do. So basically, for the last videos, I've not really done much, but that's the plan moving forward. So yeah, I'll see you in another 5 days.